Hey guys, welcome back to the channel Meet Praneet. In today's video, we are going to discuss a very important topic. So please do not skip this video. Also share this video with your friends, colleagues, and relatives. So recently, I came across a video from Reddy and Newman PC. And this is the video that I'm quoting, so do go and watch that original video as well. Now, what happened is USCIS has started denying STEM OPT extensions and H-1B renewals or H-1B visas for people who were associated or in terms of employment associated to Apex Systems Inc., which is, it seems to be registered in Middletown, Delaware. Now it seems that this company is kind of registered to some PO box by FedEx. And what happened is a lot of people reached out to Reddy and Newman PC with their denials, and they said that, well, they went to this company and this company was offering employment letters or offer letters for money. I've also discovered a Reddit group, and I will share the link and also a snapshot here. What happened is there were some people also discussing this, that yes, this is true that the company was saying that, well, pay me $500 and we will give you the training letter or the OPT letter or the offer letter. And according to the video by Reddy and Newman PC, it seems that these people were from Apex Systems Inc., registered in Middletown, Delaware, were asking for $200 in return for a signed offer letter or employment letter. Now, as USCIS has uncovered this, now what they're doing is they're denying your cases of people who at some point of time use these letters to get saved from the clock that runs once you have kind of completed your school and you have 90 days to find a job. I really request you guys, please don't do this. And don't go into these fraudulent companies, because there are some people who were also given a life ban of not coming back to the United States. And the denials that are being seen can also change to life bans. Sometimes what happens is we go into this not even researching about the company, because we are just on the clock and we think that we have to get some employment letter and start working, or at least get the visa to start working in the country. But ultimately, what happens is if the USCIS finds that this is a fraud, this can go against you, because generally these companies are being run from somewhere else. The people are not here in the United States, so they might just get away and run away. The company might be just blacklisted, but for you, the beneficiary might be in a big trouble. So whenever you think that you want to go and work for a company and the company is saying that, well, we will give you offer letter or employment of letter, just go and research about that company. Make sure that they have an office. Make sure they have an online presence. Make sure they have other employees. And it's not a fraudulent business of just taking money from the people and using their immigration problems here to run their business and then putting those people at risk. Also, Reddy and Newman PC raised a very important point that sometimes, even though you got the letter from the company but you never used it, what happens is whenever you get an employment from after you finish your school, like your master's, your bachelor's, you go back to the school and you tell the school that, well, I'm going to work for this particular company. And let's say you worked for Apex Systems Inc. For some months, and then you got to a new company which is registered, which is original, which is where there is no problem, and you got any other H-1Bs or other visas from that company. But what happens is once you go back to India or to any other country to get your H-1B stamped, in the DS-160 even you might not mention that you worked for Apex Systems, but ICE, which is the Immigration and Customs Enforcement, they already have this data, because once it goes into service that you have been working for a particular company which is flagged or which is now the radar of USCIS, you will automatically be flagged when you go for the visa interviews. So the officer will come to know that you have been in the fraud, you have been involved in the fraud. And this could just take away all the life that you have built here, all the friends, the family that you have built here. So my advice would be to not fall for these things. If you're on the clock and you think that you are not able to find a job, you are running out of time, you only have 90 days, try other things. Go back to school, or go back to your professors. Tell to them that, well, if you can give me an employment for 20 hours a week, and I will not even get paid, that's fine, but I can at least show to USCIS that I'm working for a legitimate company, a legitimate school, and then use that time to find a job. That is possible, that is not fraud, that is completely legal. But trying to go for companies which are asking you for money and then giving you some signed letter and saying that they're participating in E-Verify is just putting you at risk. And you will be the first person who will be affected. The company and its things will be checked later, and the people, as I said, might be operating from outside of US, and they might not be even caught. The company might be just blacklisted, and they might go ahead and open other companies. Like there is infra something that the video mentions, Ezitech. So I think go and check that video. I'll put the link in the description, as well as it should be a snapshot of that video here. So the ultimate conclusion that you should draw from this is, if you're on the clock, respect the law. If you're not able to find a job, that's completely fine. That's not your problem. The market is really bad. A lot of people are not able to find a job. That doesn't mean that there's a problem with your skill set. It's just that the market is really bad and you should try for other legal options. But don't fall for these companies. Don't put your life on risk. So with that, I just wanted to make this video, put it out so that you can share it, and please share it with your friends, family, colleagues, relatives, because it might help them understand the fraud that's going on. There are a lot of companies doing this fraud, and it's happening is that what they're doing is they're not in US, maybe outside of US, just coming up with a LLC, registering it, and so I think it's very easy to open a business in US as well. So they're opening the companies, registering it to a PO box, which might have thousands of companies registered to the same PO box, and doing all this kind of fraud. So beware and take care of self. And as I said, there are other ways to maintain your legal status. Try that. Go back to your school, go back to your professors, ask for help from other people, other professionals who have done this. Go back to your immigration attorney. Talk to your immigration attorney. They might have the best plan forward for you, instead of falling for these scams. So I hope this video will help you. And as I said, if you liked it and if you think this is useful information, please share it with your friends, family, and colleagues. And I'll see you in the next video very, very soon.